Friends, good morning. We are going to do lesson 71 in phonics today. First, let's review some sight words today, and then we'll do our letter cards and picture cards tomorrow. Make sure you're doing your phonics dances the first 2 days, and when Mrs. Friesner has phonics, she puts a slideshow of the cards, so do those as well. Go ahead and say with me: bin, bush, does, full, goes, pull, push, put, and says. There's one group there, and then we're going to move on to the next group. All right, this word is a contraction. It is don't. Very good. Want, something, a compound word, something. There, like it is their pencil. There, over there. Were, won't, your, would, could, and should. Very good. All right, kiddos, we're going to go ahead and review some sounds and get cooking today and learn a new sound as well. So I'm very close to you today. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and find our workbook page and make sure we have 71. Again, if you have extra pages that your teacher might have put in there, don't worry about that. We'll just do these together. Let's go ahead and repeat after me. Good. Write the vowel digraph that represents the sound, like hook. Look out for Captain Hook. All right, those phonics dances are very helpful. Don't forget them. Number 2, repeat at the end of a word. Go ahead and write it. It's a combination. Check with mine. It is combination ER. Number 3. This is a pirate's favorite combination. R. Repeat. Okay, go ahead and write it. Okay, when you hear the R sound, when you're finger spelling, it's represented by AR, like a jar of stars. Number 4. Repeat after me. Repeat. Your tongue is right under your front teeth, like thistle and thorn. Digraph TH. All right, number 5. Shh. Repeat. Like our picture card shark. 2 letters make one sound. It's a digraph. SH. Number 6. There's a lot for this one. Repeat this sound with me. S. Repeat. Good. Let's write all the ones you know. S, comma, C. The cedilla C makes the S sound when followed by an E, I, or a Y. In the final position, the floss rule is SS. When it's a short word with a short vowel that ends in FL or S, it's doubled. You could have SE or comma CE in the final position. Okay. Need to pause if I'm going quickly. Go ahead. I have a meeting in about 10 minutes, so I got to keep moving. Number 7 is OR. Repeat. Good. Combination OR. Or. Very good. Number 8 is W. Good. There's a little breath there at the end. This is a combination. Go ahead and write it. 2 letters represent that combination. WH. Very good. It's a question word. Who, what, when, where, why, and which. Number 9, repeat this sound. E. Repeat. Okay, there's a couple ways for this one. We have vowel digraph E in the initial or medial position, comma, just an E. Or in the final position, it could also be EE, like bumblebee, or a Y when it's a 2-syllable word. In the final position, it sounds like E, like candy. All right, number 10. We're going to review some words that have some of these sounds that you have written up here or sounds that you already know. Number 10 is clog. Repeat. There's a clog in the drain. K-O-O. Good. After you write it on number 10, see if it matches mine. All right, number 11 has a final stable syllable in it. Make sure you're listening for it. Repeat after me. Rumble. Good. The sky will rumble. I hear thunder before the storm. Go ahead and write. Bull. Final stable syllable BLE. Check with mine. All right, number 12 is twist. Repeat twist. Good, very fair word. Go ahead and sound it out and write it. 5 letters represent those 5 sounds. Check with mine. Number 13 through number 15 are our sight words. I'm not finger spelling them because they have unfair parts or positions to the words and they do not sound out perfectly. Number 13 is against. Repeat. Good. Bath basketball is against Elida basketball. Against is A-G-A-I-N, again, against. Number 14 is a tough one. I always had a really hard time with it when I was in 2nd grade. It's the word enough. I've had enough. I don't want any more. Okay? Enough. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough sounds like it should have a F or a PH in the final position, but it doesn't. That's what makes it a sight word. That's the unfair position. Number 15 is friend. You guys use this word a lot when writing. So when I sound out friend, I kind of give myself a little hint. It's like fry, end, friend. Fry, end. Even though it doesn't sound like that when you say the word friend, it helps me when I spell it. F-R-I-E-N-D. We're going to skip the sentence today. Make sure you're practicing your dictation sentences for your spelling from the spelling introduction video. We're going to move on. I'd like you to echo some words with me. Please repeat bright. Good. Thigh. Repeat. And tight. Repeat. What sound do you hear in all of these words? Bright, thigh, and tight. Say what sound you hear. All of them have the I sound. Good. The long I sound. There are 3 letters making this long I sound. Let's look at these words together today. Here is the word bright. I is represented with 3 letters. Here is the word thigh, the muscle in your leg. Thigh. And here's the word tight. Bright, thigh, and tight have the long I sound represented by 3 letters. What 3 letters are they? You see them in all those words? I, G, and H. Very good. There's 3 letters that represent the I sound, and that's what we're learning today. Do you think IGH could be a digraph? A digraph is 2 letters that make one sound. So it can't be a digraph. This is 3 letters. So what do you think we could call this? It's called a trigraph. Trigraph instead of a digraph because tri means 3, like triangle has 3 sides. A trigraph has 3 letters. IGH is a trigraph because it has 3 letters that make one sound. So 3 letters that make one sound. The letters TRI means 3, which is why we call it a trigraph. We code trigraphs just like we code digraphs, which is nice because it's not anything new. And how do we do that? We underline them. Very good. So IGH, IGH, IGH. Okay. Now, when you are coding the I sound, you make round the I because that's what you hear. You don't hear the G or the H, so you cross those out, and that's how you code IGH. All right? We do have a letter card. This is trigraph IGH. Say it with me. Ready? Go. Trigraph IGH. Very good. And our picture card today is this. This is light I. Repeat. Very good. Light eye. If you were spelling light, you would spell it with the initial position like lion, then your I, G, and H, and in the final position T. Light eye. Okay? Let's go back to our workbook page. Turn it to the back. We're going to do some new sounds and words. And I just did the first one for you. It's light. Repeat light and write it on number 1. There's your trigraph, I, G, and H. And the next word is right. The opposite of left is right, not like you're writing with a pencil. I. One finger makes the I sound, but 3 letters represent that sound. Right. And number 3 is tighter. If you can sound out tight, that's the first syllable. There's 1 vowel sound. Now, is suffix ER when you're comparing 2 things. One shoe is tied tighter than the other shoe. Okay? Go ahead and do your high frequency word box with your teacher at home. I'm going to have to stop this video and get to my meeting, and I'll come back to do the coding with you today. Thanks, guys.